think that every person is the right father figure.
Then why are you sleeping with these men? Why are you creating children with these men if they're not the father figures?
Well,
Why don't you just sleep with your uncle? I mean,
the kingdom power of self-government. I want everyone to listen very carefully. Self-government, the original purpose and principle of personal leadership. Your life is your call, and your calling always has life in it.
Welcome to the world class. I am Noble Miguel Mario Tunica Bay, Worship American Muslim consecrated missionary, Sign Still with America. I'm telling you in advance, brace yourself. Today we shout out to the lead attorney. We're reviewing this video that a lead attorney did on a recent live of some delusional little girl pretending to be a mother, which once again reveals the mentality of abusive Black female. And in their mind, this is not abuse, but this is specifically what abuse is. I mean, so without further ado, there's nothing I can really say that's gonna compare to the stupidity that we're about to experience together. Did watch this over. So shocked at what of the overwhelming attention this video had got. Kept hearing it, and then I just watched it, and we're just gonna review it together.
Well, this one kind of hit home because, like, that's not far away from me. It's like 45 minutes away from me where it happened. And I think, honestly, it is, like, I was thinking it was the law as well, because I remember when I went through my legal situation.
So she's referring to the dude that killed the ex-wife, which I think we probably will cover. I probably will make a video about it. The dude that killed his ex-wife and his girlfriend, and the girlfriend was pregnant with a baby. So it's just, it's like, I really want you to, y'all can do the whine and whimpering, oh, hear bad, but y'all always do that. But you want to look at the mentality in what she just said. It's not too far from her. So what she's going to display in this video, right? With her mentality, how she think about shit. With her also not being that far away from those other two chicks that were killed for the same exact reason. How this man was treated, right? As it related to his child. Just keep that in mind. And then well, I went through mine, like somebody's doing something to her, but she's going to reveal her real intentions.
With my son's father, and how hard it was, like, to go through it. We ended up going for like a year and a half, and we started when my son was only 3 weeks old, and it took that.
When my son, that self-soothing thing they do, like that. My son mentality. My son, same shit the other two was doing to the guy. Mine.
Long for it to go through the whole cycle. The longer it plays out, the more it strains you. And I feel like some of it may be like punishing you in a sense to, like, you know, you should be able to solve it and just come together and then file the paperwork saying, like, oh, this is our agreement, more than like letting the courts decide the agreement. I felt like I was being punished in like the Montgomery County courts ultimately.
why did you feel like you were being punished?
Well, I felt like I was being punished because, like, they scrutinized everything about me. Like, I had to bring my report card because I was like fresh out of high school. I had to bring my report card to prove that I was a good student. Like, the court ordered me to bring that to prove that I was a good person for my son. I had to
Wait. You had a child, and was this a divorce?
It wasn't even a divorce. We never lived together.
Yeah. The lead attorney face like I'm not here to scrutinize. Like, what? He's hilarious. Shout out to the lead attorney.
We never,
Okay. So
we
you
never
never
lived
lived
together.
together, and he was fighting for custody,
He was fighting custody against me.
and you had to bring your report card.
I was ordered to bring my report card because I had graduated that June, and I was because I
So it's
because I had
relative.
given the background story of like I've graduated from, I went through the whole school system, like I'm a good.
So you gave them information that you graduated, and they wanted to see proof of what you said in court, and that's scrutinized. You see the victim setup bar that's happening.
Person. Me and him just really want we want to have somebody help facilitate visitation, because we don't get along. And there's been physical domestic violence situations where he's brought people trying to attack me or like show up at my house, different situations of that nature. So they were like, oh, we need proof that you actually went to the school. So I had to bring my diploma and my report card to prove that I was
So them asking you to prove that you had graduated, you felt like that was an unfair level of scrutiny?
I felt, because I thought it was unfair level of scrutiny because it was this, some of the things that happened for me didn't apply to him.
He wasn't the one saying he graduated high school just now. Why would it apply to him? Everything I get to go through, I want you to go through so I can fail. What? Not I had to take a drug test. Not I had to walk up 65 flights of steps or walk 3 blocks, or I had to go get this notarized. I had to bring up my report card that you should already have. And he didn't have to bring his report card. What? I take it just like a 20-year-old or 19-year-old or something. I don't know how old she is.
Some of the things that I had to provide proof, since I was the primary person who had the child, he didn't have to provide, like he didn't have to go back to PG to go get his documents. He didn't have to prove where you lived, your routine, what was the schedule that you had.
You were the primary person that had the child because you wouldn't let him have his child, not because you were actually good enough. And then they made you prove it because they knew you kept the child away. That's why you had the court case in the first place. That shit is routine cookie cut idiot shit that they do is mind-boggling.
Like there was so much things that I had to figure out and do. And I felt like overall, I felt like I was punished because I didn't want to settle it with the way they wanted me to with him, with me having every other week with my child, and my child's only 7 weeks old.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're saying that the courts wanted you to do like a every other week. So the courts wanted you to do 50-50.
Yeah,
But you didn't want.
mediator.
Okay,
Yes.
but you didn't want to do 50-50. You wanted.
No.
Okay. And you felt like
And all they asked her after that dumbass statement was to bring in your report card. The courts wanted 50-50. You don't want 50-50. And you're just a little teenager. And you lucky they didn't do a drug test. And you think this is scrutiny? Because you want abuse?
because the courts wanted 50-50 and you didn't want 50-50, you wanted to live with your child, you felt like you were punished.
Yes, I do feel like I was punished overall because it felt like I had to fight harder to prove like in a sense like disprove what he says about me, but also to push that I'm the best person. And I think that's
Let
really
me just
hard.
ask you,
I feel like it's
wait,
really,
let me jump in for a second. Why should you not have to prove that you are the best person? Right? I
Good
assume
question.
that it's just your child. Half of your DNA is in this child, right?
yes.
But half of his DNA is in this child.
No lead. It don't matter. Her feelings. It's like DNA itself, almost. You have to incorporate her feelings because that's the thing. It's, I don't know where you put it at, but it's her feelings is more important than DNA.
Right?
Yes.
Half of your chromosomes, half of his chromosomes. Why should you not have to prove that you are the best parent if you want this child to live with you the majority of the time? Why shouldn't you prove that? Why is that not rational to say, hey,
I'm sorry. It's just like you just don't understand. Mind you, he been in family court and have dealt with this for 20 years, and he's just like, what the fuck are you talking about, bitch? This shit is retarded.
you need to prove this stuff?
I think it's so rational because for 9 months, I was the person that took care of the child. I was, I provided my body for this child.
I provided my body. Somebody busting your pussy. What the fuck are you talking about, little girl? You were fucking. There's nothing about your stupid little 9 months that compares to the fact that you were fucking and sucking dick. And someone busting your pussy. You were enjoying yourself. Fucking. With no condom or no conscience, nothing. And someone busting your pussy, you were enjoying yourself, having a fucking ball. It wasn't a charity thing. You did nothing different between the time you were pregnant or you weren't. You just had to move slower and you fucking ate food. Like, I'm trying to understand what did the 9 months come up from? Don't you owe 9 months from when you came in? So, wouldn't you be in debt? Wouldn't that? Yo, can't make up this level of stupidity. Oh my God. That I provide, like she gave room and board to somebody. It's your child because somebody busted your pussy. What are you talking about?
Are you when you say wait, hold up now. When you say the 9 months, are you talking about the 9 month pregnancy when the child was inside of you?
Like I provided that, like, because I chose to have this child. I chose to take care of this child. I did not want
listening to this.
I did not really want to be with this person anymore. I wanted my child and I wanted to move forward with my life. And the fact of the matter is that I took off work to take care of this child. Be it going to the doctor's appointments, all the necessary things. The child came out healthy, came out full term, all these things. I did all of the things I needed to do. The proof is in the pudding with the child. It isn't like
he did all he needed to do for you to be a mother. He busting your pussy. You have to take off work because your fucking physical body can't be at work and at the doctor's at the same time. That's his fault? It's physics? You doing him a favor? You doing the baby a favor? It's physics? What the fuck are you talking about? This shit is stupid. This is some stupid shit.
And then also I think for me, and that's what I'm saying, like sometimes it feels like you're always having to fight harder. And then also I think for me in this situation, I feel really bad for the guy because I could only imagine.
Wait.
What I do, like
you feel bad.
You feel bad for the guy that you want to keep the child away from because you had. Let's think of human history, right? Where there's been hundreds of millions of females to give birth, right? You want to sit and act like you just over it because that's really what you're trying to say. I'm just so more mature now than I was before because teenage little kid fucking 20-year-old shit. I'm just so much more mature now. I feel bad for the guy that created your motherhood, right? That you fucking want to keep the baby away from half the time. You want to have an abusive level. And lead attorney, shout out to lead attorney. I can't say it enough. He's going to trash this bitch in the end because she's an idiot. But again, the mentality, being in Maryland, the same nigga who he's in the Baltimore County area, same type of situation, same type of mentality. Hit close to home because it's close to her, she say. Same fucking mentality. You want to keep poor him. You acting like You feel sorry for the guy that you want to keep the baby away from, that created your motherhood. His cause precedes the fact. Your whole existence, every bit of your power is something he created. He provided your ability to provide. And you gonna sit your clown ass on the internet and
Mind state. No, literally. Can you let me finish? I just wanted to make a quick point.
But you're contradicting yourself. So I just want to make sure that everybody's following what you're talking about.
Okay.
Right? You know, because I want to hear what you have to say, but you know, there are 4,000 people in here, so we need to kind of figure out what you're talking about.
Okay.
You're saying if the child is half of yours and half his, do you think that just automatically, because of these 9 months that you're talking about, that the mother should be given the child and the father should have visitation because of these special 9 months when your body carried the child? You think you should get an advantage because of these 9 months you kept mentioning?
Yes, I do believe that there should be an advantage for that. I do. Because at the end of the day, if he wanted to be a part of those moments, he could have came to those doctor's appointments just as much as I did. He could have been a part of those things.
Yo, it's just crazy. What the fuck are you talking about? What? It's just it's pseudo self delusion. It's crazy. Like, what? You put money in a bank or a financial institution. The financial institution or the bank grows the money. You don't go to different special meetings that they have or shareholder meetings. So the bank get to keep, they should have an advantage over your money? Explain to me how that logic works. What? A man makes a deposit into your vagina. You don't put nothing in him, he put something in you. You put money into a bank. The bank doesn't put nothing in you, you put something into the bank. The financial vehicle. Financial vehicle grows it. The womb, it grows it. Let's just say that. So shouldn't the bank be able to keep your shit like you keep the baby? Right? See how that don't make sense? Maybe you don't, because you special. Because you get that, but special with a worthless piece of shit black female like this, and US females, period, special means let me abuse you and get away with it. This is despicable because he doesn't go to the appointments. So get an abortion. Oh, stop fucking. But it's just psychotic. What are you talking about? Shit. Oh, I'm gonna get the special 9 months that should allow me to have an abuse of control. Because I feel like if you wanted to be a part of the children's life, you don't want to do a doctor's appointment. What the fuck does one have to do with the other? What do they have to do with it? That has nothing to do with what it, and he going. That's why I'm not really trying to dive into it, because he already gonna eat her ass the fuck alive at the end of this video, and it's just perfect. But it's just crazy, the mentality, bro. It's some arbitrary. You parted your fucking leg, you got your pussy bust in, and some arbitrary date that's consistent with the fucking schedule of another human being and whether you're comfortable in your feelings, but you already fucked and sucked his dick later, that dictate whether you should have a magical advantage? Because of this mystical, physical fucking shit of you carrying a baby for 9 months when you didn't create a kidney, an eyelash, a finger? You didn't make anything. You designed nothing. The genes you got that started in another nigga dick, your daddy. That's what created that. You did nothing but get your pussy busted. And everything else did the work, and you sitting taking the credit.
So I just feel like you can't give me my credit for what I do, you know, when the other person is absent during those time periods.
How's the other person absent and you pregnant? The other person is in your stomach already. But you know what's crazy? You'll watch these same piece of shit little black females take credit for anything that their children do. When you got a child at these after school programs, at these football events, the coach is really doing all the work. They're putting in the labor. They're doing the 9 months. They're at training camp. They're teaching them the formations. They're teaching them the fundamentals, but you sit and take fucking credit. At the draft party, it don't be the coach, it be you. But when your child shoots somebody, you don't be celebrating. When they kill somebody or rape somebody, get somebody pregnant and don't take care of the child, you're not there for that. Everything with them is something for nothing. Let me abuse, let me have my way, let me abuse everything. It's mind-boggling how they work. This is a stupid little girl. This is a child. 20-something, 19 years old. This is her mentality.
And then when the child's born, wants to jump back in and try and get involved.
I've never heard no woman say the child. Gotta jump back in and get involved. You talk this bitch again. That's why I got that video on single motherhood. She's talking about a relationship. She's not talking about being a mother. Bro, it's despicable. These little females are despicable and worthless.
No, it's not right. It's not fair every day.
Yeah. What ended up happening with your case? Did he end up getting 50-50 or did he end up
No.
getting so you ended up winning, right?
Yeah, I ended up winning.
So you ended up winning by showing your damn report card in your
No, it was more
then,
things than that.
but
That's
listen,
like that was the first instance, but
let me just back up here. Why do you think it is that because mothers' bodies naturally carry children for 9 months? Why do you think that
Which is a kind way to say, bitch, y'all don't do shit. You get your pussy busted and your body does it naturally. You take credit for something. This is how, let's get real to it. I can say to God all day, you take credit for what God created. You are nothing and a nobody. You create nothing. You do nothing. You don't got to go get coal. You don't fucking get no yarn and put it. You do nothing but get your pussy busted. And you sit and take credit for this. I do not create sperm. I don't know how to do none of that. Shout out to the lead attorney for being respectful.
of mothers carrying these children for 9 months, they should automatically be given custody and fathers should automatically be given visitation?
well, I like I said before, it's about the involvement. If you want
No,
to be
you
a
said
part
it was
of
about
this,
you said it was about the 9 months.
it's the 9 months, but I did say that
She's so fucking stupid. She don't know how to hide her vengeance. Stop trying to, this is still trying to make yourself sound classy or respectable or professional, and you're fucking stupid. You're too weak and stupid and pathetic and immature to hide your fucking envy and hate. You're too dumb to do that. All you gotta do is let them talk. They too stupid to hide this shit. This shit fucking retarded what she just did. And he caught her. This is ridiculous.
if you wanted to be involved, he could have went to these appointments.
He wanted to be involved. He could have went to the appointments. Why would he have to go to the appointments? Because that's his child. He's already involved. Who the fuck are you to requalify him for something he already qualified for? That's why men just walk the fuck away. That's why. Were you done? Because you want some bullshit. Because you're not the same person I had a child with. I don't give a fuck about your feet. That's your problem. Don't fuck. No man should do nothing more than he was doing before. You don't have no. I don't understand this mentality. That's your problem. That's not my problem. It'll never be my problem. And Westwood, you can do what you want, but we will, I promise you, it will be a group of people who will make sure you are rejected as mothers for keeping the child away. We're going to make sure that children know you are a horrible piece of shit mother. You keep them away for an hour. You're not a mother. We're going to make sure that happens, because that's the fundamental basis of what's wrong with our people, this worthless mentality right here. You got a right to fucking abuse other people, and then because it's not something else, I don't give a fuck if hitting somebody with a bat or hitting somebody with a, they are two different things. They're both wrong. Your abuse, as you do when you have any type of feeling for any reason that you got a right to keep a child from a father, when the father created your fucking motherhood, he's the parent to your existence as a mother. You are worthless. I just you think it's bad right now. Wait, watch this.
He could have been involved in these things, and then also the proof is in the pudding. Like, if like I'm a bad person, I don't go to my, if I'm a bad mother, you're not going to go to your doctor's appointments when you're supposed to. You're not going to seek prenatal care.
Trash.
You're not, and then also the child may come out with other disabilities that are preventable. So, or
it's nothing preventable. You're the problem.
In abusive situations, drugs, alcohol, those things come out in the child. So if you're able, I feel like if you're able to produce.
How do you have this concept of this? It's so crazy watching them talk. It's like, what you watching is this little girl so committed to manipulating her child into making everything that she's done be okay. That's what you're watching. It's so despicable.
Produce a healthy child. You were able to follow suit and have a record proving that, hey, every, because there's a chart that you follow. Hey, every 4 weeks, every 3 weeks, every 2 weeks, every week, you're here at the doctor's office doing what you're supposed to do, eating what you're supposed to eat. Like,
Little girl. What the fuck do you know about healthy? What do you know about healthy? Look at you look like you. Fuck me. Fucking shit. Fuck you. Oh my. You have an extra face growing under your face. You think you have a clue what eating the right thing is? I'm sorry. Fuck me. Fuck the arrogance. The arrogance. It's the arrogance. It's, oh my God, the motherfucking unmitigated gall.
Putting everything forth right for your child, taking these special tests.
Everything. Putting everything forthright for your child. Everything. Other than anything that has to do with you not being a piece of shit.
That's because you have to pay for those. All these different exams and everything out of pocket, and plus having insurance, and plus providing for yourself. I think that shows that you have stability overall. It's not because if you're able, if someone wants to be a part of it, they'll make a way to be a part of it. If they don't want to, then again, for him, he didn't show up for those appointments when those were provided to him at that point. And then to show up at the end and be like, oh, I want 50-50. Where were you during that entire?
Bitch, how is it the end if the baby alive? What do you think the end is? Everything gotta come from their stupid little feelings and their stupid little expectation. What end are you talking about? When the baby born, that's the beginning of their life. What end are you talking? And the undertone with their little dumb mentality about their fucking pregnancy, like they're owed something. Nobody owe you anything. You were fucking and sucking dick. You're getting. With these little girls, 40, 50, it don't matter how old they are. This is a consumer experience. This is a consumer experience. That's what this shit is about. This is a fucking sitting outside a coffee shop and fucking having a bagel or some shit. It's interrupting her consumer experience. I hate this shit. This shit is fucking despicable.
For time.
Whose beeping is that? Is that you beeping? Or somebody beeping?
I don't know.
All right. How old were you when you had this child?
I was 18.
All right. So you were 18, right? So you mentioned about providing for yourself and doing all of this. Were you providing for yourself, or did you have interest? Like, who was paying all of these bills for you at 18?
I was working at a realtor, a big warehouse shop from the time I was 16, and I had worked my way up to supervisory. So I was making a nice amount of money. I had a nice place that I rented a basement. So I had enough,
Where else can you work at
things going for me in
Maryland?
that right direction. And I was also enrolled in school. So I feel like I was doing the right things. I was moving myself forward. I had a trajectory of where I was pursuing, and still pursuing.
So you were upset that he would not attend these prenatal visits with you, but then once the baby was born healthy, he wanted 50-50 custody. But you felt like that was unfair because he did not go to the prenatal visits with you.
I feel it's unfair. I feel it's unfair.
So let's
Mhm.
just kind of push this out to other people now, because if you feel it's unfair to you, it would be unfair to everybody else. Should there be a rule that fathers who do not go to the prenatal visits do not get 50-50 custody?
Yes, because if you're saying that, especially with times now, what you're saying, life starts at conception, they should be a part of that life. They should be a part of those steps. They should be held responsible for all of those things as well. Not just not just at the end when the child comes out and now you're like, oh, well, I'm going to take 50.
I was just on a show with Mr. Palmer, and I think the brother Kareem, shout out to Kareem, shout out to Mr. Palmer, where the brother spoke about the fact that specifically, let's just talk about brown-skinned people in North America. The so-called black females are envious. And this is what you're hearing. They're envious of us. You're hearing her try to standardize their envy. And there's so many other things in there to unload so people can understand, but I'm going to save that for later. But it's just like, all the things I'm about to say, I'm going to just say for another time. This is psychotic, man. This is literally just like, this is okay. It's 100% war exchange. This is despicable.
No, I've put in work on this. I've taken sick.
What put in work did you do? They feel like somebody owed them something because they have to be uncomfortable or in pain for 9 months. We got to do that our entire life. Y'all live a piss poor fucking coward life. You don't have to do shit. And you upgrade discomfort into fucking excruciating pain. Or a couple times when you got to give birth from 9 months to what you was fucking before that and fucking during it. And then you gonna beat the fucking children up and abuse them afterwards, so you're getting pleasure while you're getting pain. We don't get that. Because you made up in your mind. I just don't understand this exacerbation of your value of giving birth. You're not the only female on the planet that gives birth. What do you need extra shit for? I don't. But it has nothing to do with any of the giving birth or the pain. It's just you see another female get away with it, you want to get away with it too. That's all it is.
For this, I've taken all these different things. So I don't.
Let me ask you, do you think a child needs a father?
Yes, I do believe a child needs a father.
Does a child benefit from having the father in the child's life?
A child does benefit from having a father figure in their life.
Because what I just hear you say is me. You know, I did this and I did that and I did this and I did that. I'm hearing that you're not talking about the goddamn child. What does your child need? You keep talking about what you did, but what about your child? Why are you putting you above your child? That's what I can't understand. You say that your child needs the father. But then because he didn't but because he didn't show up to the visits, now your child doesn't get those same benefits. Your child gets less time, less valuable time with the father because he didn't show up to your visits. But the child is missing out.
I don't feel that the child missed out overall. The child is.
You just said that a child benefits from time with the father.
I didn't say a father. I said a father figure, and the father.
Oh my God!
And I did say a father figure.
Jesus.
But you are stupid because that's not real. That's something you made up. You see the worthless mentality? You are too dumb, pathetic, and inferior, and you don't have no actual evidence of nothing you're saying to support anything that you're talking about. You talk like it's true. It's not true. A father figure does not compare to a father because I don't come from that nigga. I come from somebody else. I love my mentor to death, but when my dad recognized me, it was a whole different conversation. Let's make it clear. Just gonna put it in this video, flip it, whatever. Worthless piece of shit bitches like her, every single solitary, well, I'm not gonna say every, 95% of the horrible males is because of weak, worthless little bitches like her that think they are, that you are irrelevant as a mother. You don't compare to a father. I don't know how many times you watch that shit. I just clip it. You're not valuable. The grandmothers are more valuable than you because they're better mothers than you. You are the least important out of the 4 parents that you start life with. I'm sorry. 6. Everybody's more important than you. And you're proving it right now with how pathetic your fucking mentality is. You are the weakest. You are the dumbest. Out of the 4 parents, the 4 grandparents, and the 2 parents, you are the weakest and the least valuable. Because you're going to make the dumbest decisions. Because of them stupid, worthless, fucked up ass feelings. Children deserve better than their mothers. God already knew that. That's why he sent you here with 4 grandparents. 8 great-grandparents. And a dad. How are you a single mother when you start with what? 1, 3, 5? Potentially a godmother, 6? Aunts? You have multiple mothers. How could you ever be a single mother? It's chicks like her. These niggas hate whip because of bitches like her. Because you grow up and eventually realize, oh, you was lying to me this whole time. I didn't need you. You were never good enough.
Jesus Christ, are you guys listening to this bullshit? So like an uncle could be a father figure, right?
Yep. He had his uncles. He had my father, and he
I like
was
this
able
question.
to,
I like this question about
move
that.
forward in his life. Like, it's not. I don't think
he was able to move forward in his life. Bitch, a date 24 hours is gonna go past regardless of what's going on in your private life. You ain't move forward. You just undermine the child and you sweep it under the rug. You sit in front of your child and you undermine them and sell them out every day. That's what moving forward is.
I think that every person is the right father figure.
Then why are you sleeping with these men? Why are you creating children with these men if they're not the father figures?
Well,
why don't you just sleep with your uncle? I mean,
I think, hey yo, that shit is dope. Shout out to the lead attorney. I can't say it enough, man. He got her ass. This rest of this video.
It doesn't make any sense.
So I went ahead. I did not know that person was going to be like that when that happened. And then as things went on.
You didn't know he wasn't going to show up to the visits? Is that what you're talking about?
I did not know it was a
Oh, so let me get this
50-50.
straight. You slept with this dude and didn't know he was going to show up for the visits. And now that he doesn't show up for the visits, now your child doesn't need him. Now your child just needs a father figure. Your father, for example, or the uncle, for example.
Yep. And we've moved on perfectly. We've moved on. Now I'm happy married.
Okay.
He has a beautiful step.
I think I'm going to move on. I think I'm going to move on. All right. Let's pull up somebody else. I can't deal with this situation. Shout out to her, but you know, not on this channel. Not on this channel. And you can unsubscribe if you want. I don't give a shit.
Link in the description for his original video. Like and subscribe his page. Link in the description for Mr. Palmer. His link on where we actually talked about that his last live. Please like and subscribe, comment. I don't know. I wasn't even supposed to be doing videos yet, but I had to jump on this one. I'm gonna keep saying this, man. The dudes that I know are criminals. Most of the dudes that I know, all of the dudes that I know that are criminals were raised by a single mother, single black female. And one thing I hate doing is watching talent go to waste. So I'm gonna keep speaking about it. I'm not really in this manosphere thing. It's not my place. My place is in terms of this conversation is to talk about and highlight the #1 criminal in our community, making our community worse. And that's black females and their horrible motherhood. They're child abusers, child molesters, and child murderers. And for our people to be free, indigenous Americans of North America, she has to be exposed. So these children can be human. And it is what it is. We'll keep doing what we need to do. Till next time, peace and love. Appreciate you.
God never created institutional government. When God created the human race, he did not create institutional government. There is no record of God establishing government. The greatest and most successful government on earth is self-government.